It was a busy day in court at the hush money trial of former President Donald Trump. Former National Enquirer publisher David Pecker wrapped up his testimony. Defense attorneys aimed to discredit him by questioning his memory. Pecker explained how he and former Trump attorney Michael Cohen worked together to catch and kill stories that may harm Trump's presidential campaign. That's paying for stories but never publishing them. A short time later, Trump's former executive assistant testified. Rhona Graff was described as his gatekeeper. She left the Trump organization in 2021. Joining us now from Washington, D.C. is CBS News congressional correspondent Scott MacFarlane. Scott, between the hush money trial and the Supreme Court taking up immunity in Trump's election interference case, there's been a ton of news around the former president, and this is all while the campaign's going on. So I'm curious how you think this is playing with voters.
Now, former President Trump has had no difficulty priming the pump of his fundraising through these legal challenges, through these court cases. He steps out of the courtroom in New York. There are cameras and microphones awaiting him. He makes his complaints known, and money comes in. It's actually helping his campaign in that sense. It limits his access to the states in which he'd like to visit each day. He may want to be in Michigan or Wisconsin and not in New York City if he's going to win swing voters. But next week, on Wednesday, there will be no trial in New York. And where will Trump be? Wisconsin and Michigan, with very few Republicans concerned about the polls right now.
Oh, he's taking advantage. Okay, I'd like to switch, if I can, to the campus protests. Northwestern students have set up an encampment, and U of C students held a protest today. It's a growing political issue for the Biden administration. So how is the president responding to this, and could it hurt him politically?
And now there are protests right there at the base of the White House at George Washington University here in D.C., within sight of the White House. So there's a political concern clearly for the president. There's clearly a protest against what the government is doing, what the government is saying among young people. And it's not just the president. It's Democrats up and down the ballot who need young voters to turn out in droves and to be effusive with their praise. And at this moment, though politics are a secondary concern from Northwestern to Washington, D.C., it is a concern. And it's difficult to make what this means. Young voters will be thinking in November, but right now, they may be inclined to stay home or find some third-party option, neither of which helps the incumbent.
Right. Lastly, a quick question about TikTok. A new law threatens the nationwide ban unless TikTok is sold. And I have so many friends asking me, could this really be the end of the social media platform? What do you think?
170 million people are asking the same question. And it's noteworthy that Illinois' members of Congress voted overwhelmingly in support of this bill, which requires a sale of TikTok or eventually a ban of TikTok. All of this shifts now to the courts. TikTok has been unequivocal. They're going to challenge this in the courts through some type of lawsuit. Win or lose, it might extend the deadline they have to be sold. And it's clear a company this lucrative, this successful at this moment in time can't just find a deep-pocketed buyer down the street. They may need more than a year, but Congress has officially started that clock.
Scott MacFarlane, great to see you. Thank you for your time.